lighthouse, shining in the darkness.
Okay, I'm sitting here with Scott Zolman, the legend Scott Zolman. You were probably first introduced to him when you attended our event last year. We focused on Scott's story, and surprising to all of us, Scott proposed to his fiancée during the dinner last year. So she said yes, right?
Yeah, she said yes.
So a lot of people left going, did she say yes? Because they couldn't hear her. So
yeah.
She said yes, and now you're married.
Yep, we got married January 4th.
So at the time you were thrift store manager, and we switched roles. Tell me about your new role at the Lighthouse.
My new role is I got promoted to case manager.
Okay, so you're second shift case manager. So what are some of your responsibilities?
Talking to the guys and checking to make sure they're all right, and just if they got any issues, try and help them out.
Yep, drug testing and
test.
transportation and all that stuff. So you went from down in the dumps to resident to store manager. Now you're a case manager.
Yes.
Wow, isn't God good?
Yes, he is.
So you're also doing some studying.
Yes.
Tell us about your studying.
I'm doing some studies for biblical counseling.
So you're studying to become a biblical counselor.
Yes.
So that's a lot of work, isn't it?
Yes, that's a lot of work.
But it's good stuff.
Yes.
So reading and tests and papers and all that. Yeah, I remember. I've been there. So but very cool. So God's doing an amazing work in your life.
Yes, he is.
For sure. So tell me about wife and stepkids and all that stuff.
Wife's amazing.
Okay.
God couldn't have put a better woman in my life. He put her in my life at the right time. And the kids and I, we all get along. So.
Very cool. So you made some jam the other day at home.
Yes.
So you just recently had some surgery. You had a brain aneurysm.
Yes.
Took a little bit of time off work, and you made a bunch of jam.
Yeah. I was allowed one batch a day.
One batch a day by the doctors. So.
No, by the wife.
By the wife.
The wife.
Ah, that's more important.
Yes.
So you actually donated some of the jam back to the auction. So if you go to the auction link, you'll see some of Scott Zolman's jam that you can bid on. And hopefully it's one of the highest bidding items there.
I hope so.
Okay. I had some of the grape jam that you made, and it was some of the best I've ever had. So,
good.
Yeah, it was really good. So, yeah, I think it's amazing what God's done in your life. I think it's very cool that we can continue sharing with the world your story.
Yes.
And, yeah, I'm excited for you, Scott Zolman.
Thank you.
So if you're talking to one person out there who's thinking about coming to the Lighthouse, what would you say to them?
I would say that if you come to the Lighthouse, this is a start to something good in your life. If you put your heart and your mind into Christ, he'll get you through anything.
It always goes back to those heart issues.
Yes.
We talked about that with a couple other people. So awesome. Well, hopefully that was a great update for you guys that are following Scott's story. One last thing in closing, I was talking to his wife Wendy the other day, and she said, I went into the thrift store and I was looking for something new in my life, and I walked out with the least smelly thing.
Yep.
And I challenged her that he's probably not the least smelly thing in the thrift store.
No, probably not.
It's all good. But thank you, Scott Zolman, for being on video with us, and thank you guys for watching. And I'm excited about the updates, and we'll keep giving them over the years as God grows your heart and the Lighthouse. Perfect. Thank you.
Before us, you're the